I'm 2 shots in, I'm feeling myself, and I need your hands to come and give me some help. Cause I'm 2 shots in, and I can't help myself. That's why I need you here to help me sweat out of this liquor. To help me sweat out of this liquor. To help me sweat out of this liquor.
It's Joey Badazz, and y'all, I'm lit tonight. As you can't see, it's because I'm drinking the drink we're drinking tonight called the Haterade. And you probably heard that all the way, but now we're putting it into existence. The Haterade. And the Haterade is going to consist of a half of an orange that we're going to squeeze into a cup. So I'm going to start that process. I'm going to put it in our little bootleg mixers. You know how we do. You know, for all you people that don't have shakers at home, this is for you. You know, I'm showing you how you can be, you know, creative. So I'm going to squeeze this orange as small as I can. You know, we want that orange peel to be dry. Okay? Not dry, but dry. Okay? You want to squeeze it? So I got one out. You see I'm squeezing out. And then also, you know, if you're going to be a bartender or do your own thing, make sure your hands are clean. We don't want you digging in no hidden places and putting any extra ingredients in the drink that we do at Talkie Toasted. You know, we don't want nothing coming back saying that there's extra ingredients that's not supposed to be in there. So now we're going to use rum, which is our choice of drink. So we're going to use a shot of rum. And you know, like I always say, you want to make it comfortable for you. So if you want more liquor, you pour more liquor. If you want less liquor, you do so. But we're going to use a shot because we're talking toasted. But we're going to use a half a shot, a simple syrup. So I'm going to put a little, you know, half a shot. As you can see, I usually use double shot glasses, but today I'm using actual shot glass. For you people that be confused, that don't know how to do proper conversions, you know, no read, no tea, no shade. So we put that in there. Then I'm going to mix my drink. You know, get it all nice and juicy. And then I'm gonna pour my flavors in. And you know, I'm gonna give the little ice in there too. And there you have it, your Haterade. The Haterade is designed for, you know, you can just brush those rude, stank-ass comments from frenemies, you know, so forth. Bon appetit.
Boy, it's your boy, Daytatchi.
And it's your girl, A Taste of Brittney.
And I'm coming to you live. It's your boy, Joey Badazz.
Hey.
Twerking on the camera.
You know what? And guess what we talking about tonight? Frenemies.
Yes.
And we're drinking Haterade. That's Joey Badazz. Thank you.
Again. Another wonderful drink.
So we want to give a little bit of advice to you motherfuckers tonight. We want to let y'all know what to look out for, what to strive for, what to stand for.
Oh, yes.
And what to be for.
Okay.
Before you get fucked over by motherfuckers who don't really fuck with you.
You be on that bullshit.
Little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. So, I feel like it's very important to pay attention to signs. Would you agree?
Definitely.
Because I think that people know. I think people have those signals and those reasons to not trust people before people stab them in the back. Them backstabbers.
Right.
That comes to my first cliche of the evening, or what they say. They say, don't tell everybody how you moving, because there's some people that might not want to see you succeed.
You don't.
Perfect example.
Oh, you know what? And I talk about that on my blog. It's called Treasure Yourself. Don't give away your pearls.
And you got me a chain.
Yes.
Just so y'all know, A Taste of Brittney makes jewelry.
I make jewelry, y'all.
So y'all should look that up.
ATasteofBrittney.com.
ATasteofBrittney.com.
Yes, ma'am. And pretty much it's all about just treasuring your dreams, treasuring your goals, and don't be telling everybody your business because not everybody cares.
Not everybody is rooting for you.
Exactly.
Not everybody is rooting for you. Look at what you share as far as what you do on your online, on your social media, on your Facebook. And if you notice that motherfuckers ain't noticing, or if you notice motherfuckers ain't sharing, that might be a friend. A friend of mine.
Cut that bitch off.
Nah, but definitely, like, you always, those people that you want to move in science hard, they could be stealing your idea. They could be, you know, getting all the information for them to, you know, do whatever they can to
or just,
make sure you're kept.
Just putting a root on your ass.
Oh, let's not talk about that. I got stories about that. Bitches will put roots on you real quick, but you know how you get them back? You put a reversal spell on that ass. And that's what keeps it. It don't even give them that energy. It just makes it reverse. Anything they trying to put on you, it come right back to them. And that's how you get that frenemy hoe right together.
Right.
And you need to pay attention to signs. Sign 1, they make fun of you. Sign 2, they don't support you.
Sign 3.
Sign 3,
they talk behind you.
They ain't shit. That's sign 3. Yeah, they talk behind your back.
They
but you wouldn't know.
People that they just talked about with you. Like.
Yeah. So you have to pay attention. You have to be honed in. You have to use your third eye. As evil as that may sound to some of you Christians out there, you.
See, but you know, sometimes frenemies are good.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
I had to stop that. You see that? I went into the next side.
Okay.
But you know, sometimes frenemies are good. They good at delivering messages. I got like 2 frenemies on my team, bitch. I just go tell them stuff just so I know they get back to the hoe I'm talking about. You know, sometimes frenemies are good.
And today, I'm officially missing you. Can't nobody do it like you. Say every little thing you do. Hey baby, say it stays on my mind. And I officially miss you. So, as far as frenemies go, like, what are the signs that you should pay attention to? Because, you know, I've had people that I work close to. That's not proper English.
We're talking toasted. Please do not. Okay.
Like, I feel like you should pay attention to signs and conversations. You
Maya
know what I'm saying?
Angelou said it best.
What'd she say?
When someone shows you who they are,
Believe them.
I sounded like Mufasa. You know how when he was in the clouds? Simba. I am your father.
No, but it's real shit though, because I feel like I've had friends like, okay, as many people know, but a lot of people don't know, I sing, I write, you know what I'm saying? I've had friends that I've written for or that I've worked with or whatever. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Whitney Houston when it comes to singing or whatever. And you know, I'm not, like, I know what kind of singer.
Nobody is though. Like, you're not supposed to be like Whitney. You're supposed to be Daytatchi.
But exactly, you know what I'm saying? So when people point that out, when people try to take away, because I know for a fact, beyond the reason of doubt, that I'm a brilliant writer, but when they try to point out what you're not good at, or what you know what I'm saying, like when they try to take away from what you are good at, like pointing out that I'm not Whitney Houston or Luther Vandross.
Always coming for the negative instead of the positive. So like, if we're saying, hey, you sounded good, or you getting compliments, there's always that friend of me that's gonna be like, it was alright, you know, he could have done this. You know, they call it constructive criticism, but it's not. It's just being negative.
I love constructive. I honestly, like, whenever I record, like, I honestly ask for criticism. You know what I'm saying? I don't even say the word constructive. I ask like, what do you think? But when I found out some hateration in that, when I realized that it's some, oh, you might be a little more talented than I think you are, or a little more confident in this area. Let me tear you down in this area. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really pay attention. You gotta really look at the signs. You gotta really look at the people that you're around. You gotta really pay attention.
Okay, look out. I think I experienced haters or my frenemies, I would say, when I initially meet. I've been told that my personality sometimes you can't really take it that first meetup. But guess what?
Definitely.
I agree. It's not meant for you. It's not. Like, so, but my friends actually become some of my great, friends actually. But it's just, what it is I think people don't really understand that that's me all day, every day.
You are you all day.
Yeah. And so it's like, once you realize that this ain't the act, this ain't the scene, and you see that this is me all day, like every day, I think that's when it's like, oh, we grow to love you. But I've never, one thing I feel like frenemies do is they try to give you so much that negative energy to bring you down or to make you off track. And it's really up to us to differentiate which ones are the frenemies, which ones aren't, so that way we know. Like I said, you need to know when to use the frenemies. You gotta have them,
and you gotta have
them. Like,
that's some real
you gotta
shit.
have them.
Like
because you don't. That means
you gotta use it to your advantage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize, like, okay, that bitch ain't really for me.
Right.
But that bitch could do this or that for me.
Right. She's not my cup of tea, but she really good in this area, so I might need to use her as well.
She know how to make fake credit card. I'm playing. And then I'm full of it.
We in Atlanta. We in the ATL.
Conning.
I think that
them to be the frenemies.
I think another thing is you just gotta watch for how people talk about other people too. Like you don't wanna, like, especially if you just met somebody and they already talking about somebody else and you don't even know that person. Like, why are you talking to me about that person and I don't know them? Like, that's just fraud to me. Or if you talking about somebody else and then you go and you smiling in their face after you just left a conversation you had with me from talking about them. Like, that's fraud. Like, you just mad. Like, something about them, you just mad that they got and you don't have. So. And
that's another thing, is I never, in my years of life, my many, many years of life, I've never tried to paint a picture of someone, my picture of someone, to someone else.
Right.
I think that's very important, like, because I never want to seem like a hater, or I never want to dictate my experience, because everybody has different experiences with different people.
Right.
You never know how another person can connect, and I never want to intervene, because just because I had a bad experience with you doesn't mean that he would have
like we could be cool and then me and you not be cool, but you
can't
sit there and say, oh well, Britt, I'm not gonna mess with, or Joey, I'm not gonna talk to you because you cool with Britt because me and her had a bad experience. Like, no, like, don't be mad, don't hate.
That's
like,
maturity too. We're not in high school, bitch. You can't tell me who can be my friends and who can't.
Yes.
Like, I would never dictate that. I would never try to control that. I would never try to intervene in a authentic and real connection.
Right.
It's a disservice to humanity.
Yeah, and it's not your place either, because we all got our own life. Okay, and in my path, I may end up not being your friend.
See, y'all sound like y'all got y'all type of frenemies I can handle. When I think of frenemies, I think of bitches that will, cut your brake line and then give you a hug or give you that last kiss goodnight. Them the type of frenemies I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, them be them bitches that you gotta watch out. Like, them ain't really frenemies, bitch. Them just enemies, right? Like, you got different levels to frenemies. Like,
I can't. Okay.
Y'all got nice frenemies. My frenemies, bitch, we hug and kiss and laugh, and then after, like, girl, I'm the bitch that make the toilet flush and have the suction so it can pull you down, or like cut your brake line, or bitch, tell you know, call
Crazy
your
shit.
call your job and say, you do a
Oh, you the type of bitch that'll try to get me to lose my job.
Right, girl.
Hell no.
Frenemy, I do not want you to succeed.
Okay, so what about those friends that collect information? Because it's those people who collect information and use it against you when the friendship is over.
And I've had those type of friends where I was in a situation with someone and they got some information about me, and instead of supporting me on my decision, they ended up turning their back on me and throwing it in my face. And now, years later, these same females want to be cool with me, and it's like, I don't know what type of people y'all is because of what y'all did.
But
it's just real funny acting. Like,
I'm on the fence with that, only because I feel like, okay, yeah, you have a certain, you're supposed to act accordingly when you're friends. But when we're not friends, and depending on how we became not friends, that can break and make.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's maturity. So if we not friends no more, we don't have to talk. We ain't got to say nothing to each other.
I mean, I got to be honest. It's been situations where I felt like I was crossed, and it was a social media blowout or something like that.
Right.
Don't judge me, but I feel like I crossed the line in information that I knew about my friend. Even though my friend crossed the line, but I felt like I crossed the line.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
No, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
A friend of me would say that.
I feel like
I'm just playing out.
I feel like I may have fell into that. I feel like when it comes down to it, I feel like I'm a good person at heart, but when
somebody push that button, though.
Push that button. Now it's like, okay, so everything I know about you is off. Well, on limits. I wouldn't say off limits. It's on limits. It's like
all the secrets you been told.
You should have never tried.
I don't know. I don't feel like that.
I don't feel like that's okay though.
It's not okay because then I feel like that's bad karma, and I'm all about energy. So I feel like if you put in bad energy like that out into the world, you're gonna get it back. So you about to go out and tell this person business. Next thing you know, your dick is all out. Your titties is out on the internet. You know you can send some news to somebody. Feel me? So something's gonna happen in return, and I don't think that it's okay. You know, if you don't want to be friends with somebody, let them do their dirt and let them get their karma. And you keep it pushing and keep it positive, because that's just gonna make them mad even more. So.
Yes, and we definitely want to tell you where you can find frenemies. We definitely want you know, so we can start putting on the door. You can find frenemies.
Tell them where you can find them.
Work. You know how you trying to get that promotion,
right
and
now.
you tell your friend a good idea on how you gonna get that, and
Okay.
you take your idea, and then they get the promotion. So frenemies can be found at work. Frenemies can be found at food places. You know how you kick in a bitch face, but they might be fixing your sandwich up, and they make it all nasty and put stuff in it.
That just happened to me yesterday, y'all.
Oh shit!
I went to Wendy's. And I had somebody with me, and they was ordering some food, right? Mm-hmm. So then we get up to the window, they ended up charging us for the wrong order. So when they come back, we tell them like, hey, y'all charged us for the wrong order. So mind you, they didn't charge us again. They was like, we'll let us slide because the order was cheaper. So we let them know what we ordered. So they was like, okay, what did you have to drink? And they was like a Sprite. And then we was like, oh, we also had a strawberry lemonade. I get my lemonade, right? My shit nasty as fuck. It literally tastes like somebody pissed in my shit. Half pee, half lemonade. Yeah.
Girl, was that the case? That's frenemy pee.
Disgusting.
Ugh. Girl.
I think they were mad because they fucked up, and then we turned around and had to let them do some more work. Because, you had our shit out of order, and now we're upset because the fuck you charging me for. You feel me? Go back, get my correct order, and bring me back my shit. Yeah, you looked out because you charged us less, but at the end of the day, we had to go back and make you do more work because you didn't even have our shit ready. So then when you rushed my shit, I don't know what the fuck you put in it, but that lemonade was nasty. Fuck you, Wendy's.
Yep, see?
The people that work there, okay?
That red-headed bitch, I keep telling y'all, don't trust no
Don't
trust no freckled ass bitch. You can't do it. And then you can find frenemies in hospitals. You know, doctors can be frenemies and stuff too, girl. They don't want to really help you. They give you these medicines to build, to raise that bill.
They give out like that bitch is faking.
Right.
Fuck you. I'm sick.
Frenemy.
Yeah, tell me what's going on with my body.
Okay.
Right.
Frenemies can be found at the church.
Oh.
You know, them contradictions and stuff.
You know what else frenemies can be found?
The preacher can be a frenemy.
In relationships. Real.
Bitch, that's the worst type of
The
frenemy.
one you love.
The one you hold down could be the one that turn their back on me. As soon as they hear some shit.
Not even that.
As soon as they just don't feel right, something wrong, they upset. All of a sudden, you a hoe, you this, you that, fuck you, you a bitch, I don't like you. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
What happened to you?
I met a couple
Some shit. Like, this is some
She's talking about some real shit right now.
Like,
She's going through it.
Personal experience.
She's having a frenemy flashback.
Okay.
we're not gonna get into that though.
I'm working.
You good?
Just keep watch from who you dating, okay? Because them you motherfuckers that turn on your
I mean, the second that you realize that someone is not fully supporting you, and it's not that, you know what? Full support is subjective. Like if you realize that someone does not have the same beliefs or is in agreement, that's cool. Like you can respect that. But when you realize that someone has no reason not to support you or share your shit on social media, maybe you're opening up a new hair business or a catering business or whatever you're doing, and you realize that those people that you have loved all your life are not supporting you. They're not sharing your shit. They look at you and see that you're doing something that you love to do, and they realize that you're doing something that you love to do, and they're not going to tell them.
Are the type of people who wait until you're successful to be like, oh, remember me? No, bitch, what happened when I was trying to come up and I needed your support? Like,
bye!
The fuck? Who are you?
Who are you? I don't remember
Like,
you.
I don't remember you. What's your name?
What's your name?
I
know you from high school.
Oh.
I don't know you, man.
Alright, you ain't never supported me in nothing.
That was
in
big
any
pun,
way.
by the way. He did that.
Ha! Alright, keep it pushing. That's all I'm saying.
You got to be more careful in this world. You got to make sure that you pay attention. You got to make sure that you look and listen and observe.
You know, that's true. You know what it's about, but you know how to, you know, there's signs. We keep talking about these signs, but there's
what's the signs, Joey?
Number one.
What's the number one?
If you can't spell frenemy, bitch, you my enemy.
All right.
That's number one. Spell it, bitch.
Spell what?
Spell it. No, I can't do it, girl. I'm talking toasted. I have a reason. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Rule number two.
What's rule number two?
If your bitch is a Debbie Downer, which means she's not positive in your
God.
life, that is a frenemy. Frenemy.
They're not happy for you, your job, your relationship.
If you can't get one positive note out there, bitch, that's a frenemy.
If they're unhappy with their life, they're unhappy with your life.
Like,
Number three.
What's number three, Joey Badazz?
A hypocritical bitch, that's a frenemy.
Did you finish it last week?
There's a hypocritical
Then you
bitch.
sucked some dick last week. And you gonna talk about the dick I sucked this week?
I want to lose weight, and then turn around and be eating a burger and be mad at you because you eating a burger. Like, bitch, you need to lose
Right.
weight.
That bitch is a frenemy.
Like, stop.
Don't tell me what I need to eat. Worry about what you need to eat.
Hey, get off my plate.
If that bitch, the last, you know, we did four. Okay?
All right.
Y'all got that four. The fourth
What's
one.
the fourth one?
I feel like the fourth one is the most common. That's like the, you know, bam.
Poor Willie.
If you are, you know, a frenemy can also be that bitch that, say for instance, if you have other groups of friends and they talking about you, you know you're going to have them frenemies. But instead of holding you down and they laughing, and they just keep on with the conversation, they joining in on shit and kicking and stuff, but want to run back and tell you what they said,
and
but
then
don't include what they said,
and then
that's the frenemy.
Them the type of bitches that are literally go and see your face. I could be chilling with two bitches right now, and then they got another bitch that I don't fuck with that they go back and chill with, and they talking about me with that bitch. Like, no, fuck you.
Yes,
and
but
that
can
bitch.
tell you
Fuck
everything
them.
they said.
You
And then
better go
turn
check.
right back around and say that person was talking when you were sitting there talking about me with that same person. Like,
that's a frenemy, hoe.
And that's when you need your ass whooped.
right.
Your top 4 frenemies. Girl, if you go with them 4 rules, you can't go wrong with a frenemy. Now, let me say this. You do want to keep them frenemies that they do a certain, you know, they do good in your life to a certain extent, but you know, like, you can't give them everything. Them the type of frenemies you want because them bitches can run errands.
Right.
You know how, like, you need to report and tell a bitch off and you don't want to do it in front of people?
So
you just tell her and she run and tell it. She'll run and tell it, bitch. It's operations to this shit, bitch. If y'all know about math and PEMDAS, there's operations, like, you know, PEMDAS. You know, remember parentheses, exponents, multiplication. We got this same kind of setup for a fucking, you know, what you call them?
Frenemies.
Yeah, thank you. Ooh, topic. Bitch, I'm forgetting the topic. Okay. Oh, frenemies also stink. Let me tell you. Yes. For a girlfriend of me, she has a fishy odor. And I'm not talking about that ripe catfish. I'm talking about a snapper, a red snapper.
You talking about whiting?
No, whiting, bitch. It's not white. I said red snapper because she gave me
whiting.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's not white.
So it is white. She stink, but we talking about the red snapper.
Okay.
Because she's snapping off, but you smell it.
Because whiting stinks like hell. Right. It smells like hell on top of shit.
She loud and smell, but she quiet and vocally. Like, she real quiet. That's frenemy. Mm-hmm. If you are a male and you're a frenemy, let me tell you.
Listen.
Nutsack.
Your breath smell like boo-boo. And if they stick their tongue out, you see all that white stuff from the day before when you don't brush. You know when you don't brush your teeth and they got all the white. Yes. That's a frenemy, bitch. If that's one of y'all friends, they a frenemy. Because frenemies don't know how about hygiene. They don't know about hygiene.
Oh, stinking feet.
Stinking feet.
Stinking feet. That's a
because they running this shit. Frenemy.
That's a violation of my space.
Frenemy.
That's a violation of the environment.
That shit is not okay.
Yeah, hygiene is very important.
Frenemy. Because think about it. If they don't have good hygiene, that means they don't
give a shit about.
They don't care what they smell. They don't
give a shit about how you feel.
Your nose, your space. That's a frenemy, bitch. There's no regard. There's no regard.
I'm sorry.
See, perfect example. This ain't a frenemy though. He apologized. You know, he didn't mean to spit on you, bitch. Now, if he had to spit for real, and like, right, and we would have known he spit on you and then go back to it, and you just wipe your face. Be like, bitch, what you wiping your face for?
Yeah,
and you
I feel like
I would spit on you some more. That's a
like, deal with it. Deal with it. Live with it.
That's fucked up.
Says stays on my mind, and I
ready for the bridge?
Well, I thought I could just get over you, but saying it's something I couldn't do. From the way you would hold me to the sweet things you told me. Y'all better sing up for this motherfucker tonight.
I just can't find a way to let go of you. Can't nobody do it like you.
Say every little thing.
So let me ask you this: why can't they just be an enemy? Because they're not a friend. So where did this frenemy come from?
Because they try to be.
I feel like frenemy. Okay,
let's break that word.
Let's break it down. I feel like frenemies, like they start off as a friend. This is my feelings deep down. You know what I be feeling inside.
Okay.
They start off as friends, and then eventually get jealous. And start trying to take away. When they realize that you are more and they are less, they start trying to take away so that they can bring you down. So they level. That's a frenemy. When they realize
that a frenemy can also be somebody that is trying to be your friend, knowing that their intentions are wrong. So knowing that they talking about you to somebody else, knowing that you're not really their friend, like we was never really cool, but they're trying so hard to be cool with you, knowing that their intentions are wrong. It's
dark.
Right.
Destructive.
Yes, and I agree with that. I feel like when you say friends is giving you that illusion that we're friends. And enemy is good at doing that. So they give you that friend, but we're really your enemy. Yeah, oh girl, don't eat the apple. Don't eat the apple.
Don't eat the apple.
That was a friend. That was the first friend of me.
So we're talking toasted. Woo! I got another drink.
Me neither.
Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight on our advice, and I appreciate y'all soliciting our advice by clicking the play button.
Yes.
And make sure you subscribe to the motherfucker and drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Subscribe.
And follow Daytatchi.
And a taste of Brittney on go.
Enjoy Badazz.
I'm Talking Toasted.
And on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you can follow Talking Toasted on Facebook and on Instagram.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
I'm hungry.
Woo, let's go eat now. Bye, guys. Oh, shit.
Really? I got that chicken in there if you want it. I'm good.
Why would you wanna keep me here when my mind's already gone, my dear? And what exactly are you getting out of it when my heart is hardly even a part of it? And I'm not saying that I'm not in love, 'cause I sure